Hi there, everyone. This is Sean 007 in 1986. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday, and also happy March 1st. Yes, today is the start of Women's Month. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. Well, now that that's out of the way, in my last video, I talked about, where I did talk about, the incoming video game crash, my 64 cents. Yeah, the 64 cents thing, that was a play on words, like my 2 cents, I mean, it's a joke, okay? And I did mention Sweet Baby Incorporated, the guys who are considered to be narrative conciliation places. They're the kind of guys who want to take a look if the games is like, perfect and narrative and all that other shit. Well, apparently now that they have been involved in many games where they sacrifice the narrative sake just because they want to play it safe and want to make sure that the masses is put around. Well, a user on Steam managed to put together a forum group with listing of the games that has Sweet Baby Ink stamps on it. And I'm actually kind of shocked that it really was that some of them was on there. That I'm actually shocked. The upcoming Indiana Jones, I was excited for that, but then I was like, nope, they're gonna ruin that one. Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, like, come on, not Ratchet and Clank. Spider-Man Miles Morales, well, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't buy that game. Honestly, it should have been DLC. Should have been DLC for Spider-Man 1, but I'm not really sure. Plus, Miles is not my cup of tea or anything. The list goes on. They even did Saints Row 2022. That fucking explains a lot right there. Well, now an employee of Sweet Baby Inc. have managed to come out and try to incite a harassment campaign against the Steam Curator. I'm reading this from. Darn this phone. I'm reading this from Nice Gamer. Sweet Baby employees incite harassment campaign against Steam Curator. Individuals who work with Sweet Baby Inc. have begun a harassment campaign against the curator of the Sweet Baby Incorporated detected Steam Curator. The curation page is intended to inform users whether a game relied on Sweet Baby's narrative consultation services. Critics of Sweet Baby believe that their message of promoting inclusivity is done at the expense of the game's narrative quality. Meanwhile, the Sweet Baby employees criticize the curator for being ideologically motivated against woke people and have mocked the curator attempts to legitimize their work by avoiding loaded language and instead focusing on informing consumers. The employees in question, Chris Kindred and Felix Kramer, have both mentioned the curator, while Curator has encouraged their followers to mass flag the curator as well as his personal Steam account, seemingly to punish him. Chris Kendrick said this: "The Steam Curator harassment group Sweet Baby Incorporated Detective is led by this person, Cabrutos Rambo, badass name. Here is them trying to be slick so they don't get reported, even with the discriminating language filed off. The group itself still fails the code of conduct. Says who? Like, who the fuck do you think you are, man? Anyway, report the fuck out of this group and report the creator since he loves his account so much. What he did, not only did he posted the group, the community group, but also his account. Like, that's some petty ass shit right there. Like, you want them to mass flag this dude's account so he doesn't have to lose all the access of all of his games he bought just because you felt like, because he just will try to warn people not to spend their money on your bullshit on the game with your bullshit writing. Oh, here's one. Felix at home at Lego Butts. Please don't go after these people. I just want to say this. Please don't go after these people. just don't. It's not even worth it. Don't even do it on my behalf. For example, at Steam doesn't have guidelines for creators as far as I can tell. That would prevent someone from starting a curation group that focuses on, say, Sweet Baby Inc. and warns people to not buy games they're associated with, which could just list any games at all. Now, Felix at home was trying to be slick, but then the community notes came onto this. The Curator uses Sweet Baby Inc.'s website for their sources. Also, it should be noted that Lego Butts works at Sweet Baby Inc. Candace also claims that the curator runs afoul of Steve's code of conduct, which says interactions should not be abusive, disparaging, and inflammatory, nor create an environment that is unwelcoming. However, as stated previously, the curator has been tidying up their page in order to focus on informing consumers, which they did. Kramer, on the other hand, accused the creator of being able to arbitrarily list any game they want as being involved with Sweet Baby and questions its accuracy and legitimacy. However, the tweet has since received a community note which explains the curator uses Sweet Baby's own website as a resource. They also use the game's credit and verify their involvement before posting. You can check out the Sweet Baby Incorporated Detective Curator here, which I will, and I'll put a link right here. But honestly, I feel like that, well, the problem is that every time when they touch that Sweet Baby Inc. Touch on a game, their writing is always going to be shit. I mean, Suicide Squad is a perfect example. In Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. The Justice League members are all, well, let's just say all of them but Wonder Woman was murdered unceremoniously, even by villain standards. Even if the bad guy, if you're playing as the anti-hero or villains, at least when you're gonna kill a superhero, a beloved one, you gotta do it with some respect. In Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, that's not the case. And like I said, don't use the whole, well, it's called Kill the Justice League for a reason. I mean, yeah, I get it. I know it's called Kill the Justice League, but it's the way that they killed him. That was a fucking problem. That is a fucking problem. That is a fucking problem. I mean, and also, the only character that has a heroic sacrifice with sad music was Wonder Woman. Again, love some Wonder Woman, but come on, man, that's right. And the only reason why that curator managed to put out to this, because people don't want to waste their money on some bullshit game with a bad storytelling. Now, when I look at games like Borderlands 3, yeah, the story is shit, but if the gameplay, you know, and I'm not even gonna go that far. I'm really not gonna go that far because I know what I'm gonna say, but at least. Well, when it comes to the characters, I mean, at least they're not that bad, per se. I love Amora, though. She's a baddie. But honestly, I feel like that what that curator did was doing God's work and trying to prevent people from buying this game. And the fact that 2 employees from Sweet Baby Inc. is trying to get not only mass flag that group, but also mass flag the creator who made that, proves that they were not really I repeat, was not proud of their fucking work. And I feel, this is me, I feel that what they're doing is fucked up, and him trying to get the curator account banned off of Steam, now that's targeted harassment right there. But to idiots like them, it's only harassment when it's only targeted harassment when they're the victims, but when they do it to other people, it's okay when they do it. No, sir, that's not how it goes. So, honestly, what that creator did, he was doing everything right, and he's abiding the Steam's terms of service. Now, if Steam were to do something fucked up, like, you know, ban his account and ban the group, then, well, I'll talk about it when we cross that bridge. But honestly, F Sweet Baby Inc. F them, and maybe they could try to, I don't know, write a story without injecting their bullshit politics and ideology for once? I mean, it's not that fucking hard. I mean, it shouldn't be fucking hard, but they chose not to. Why? Reasons. But that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing is. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so don't miss another update, share with friends, share with your neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. I'll leave a link to this article in the description below. Till next time, this is Sean 71986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. If it really means or not, I'll catch you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye.